Welcome back to the channel Learnifygram. My name is Abhishek Singh. So guys, so far we have seen how to write conditional statement in Python, how basic syntax of conditional statement in Python looks like, and how if, elif, else work in Python. So now let's make a program. So the very first program I have taken for the conditional statement, which is on a triangle. So in this program, we will be taking three inputs as the three sides of the triangle, and in output we will be giving the we will be saying that whether the triangle is a right angle triangle or not. So let's see how we have constructed this program. So to make this program, I have taken the three variables A, B and C, where I'll be putting side 1, 2 and 3. Okay, where I'll be putting this, I'll be storing the sides of the triangle, and then I have put in a condition. Condition says if a square plus b square is equal to c square, then we print yes, it is a right angle triangle. So as per Pythagoras theorem, it says if the sum of the square of two sides is equal to the third side, then it would be the right angle triangle. So as per the Pythagoras theorem, I have made this program. Okay. And next, I have taken the second condition, which says if the c square plus b plus a square is equal to b square, again we'll say that yes, it is a right angle triangle. Okay. And in last condition, we have taken that if the b square plus c square is equal to a square, then we'll again say that print yes, it is a right angle triangle. If you have noticed, I have written the square is equal to twice, because 1 is equal to is for assignment operator, and 2 is equal to in Python used for a comparison operator. Okay. And else, if it is not satisfied with any of the condition, we'll say it is not a right angle triangle, which means it is not satisfying the Pythagoras theorem, which is for the right angle triangle. Okay. So this was the simplest code I have made for the triangle, just to explain you how we write a general code in Python. So let's run this program with Control F5, which is a shortcut key for the Python in VS Code. Okay. So it is asking for the first side. So the first side is 3, and the second side is 4, and the third side is 5. I have already calculated this, which is a right angle triangle. I am taking the example of a right angle triangle for just to explain you. And it is saying yes, it is a right angle triangle. Let's run the program again for some another value. So it is asking for the first side. Let's say first side is 7. I'm taking randomly 8 and 4. Now it is saying no, it is not a right angle triangle. So this was a simple program on triangle. Let's check some another program. The next program I have made is for grade. Let me run this program for you guys. This program asking for the name of the student. So the name is Abhishek. Okay. And next it is asking for the number in English. So in English he got 78, in maths he got only 8, and in Hindi he got 99. In science he got 77, and GK he got 88. Now the program is saying that congratulations, Abhishek got C grade, your percent is 70%, and you are fail in maths. So what program is doing? So program is just calculating the percent, and as per the percent is assigning you, so it is assigning you a grade A, B, C, D, or if you are fail in any of the subject, that also it is displaying. Okay, so let's check how I have made the program. I'm not writing this program again, I'm just explaining you. You should try this program on your own. And so to make this program, I have taken some variables N, E, M, H, S, G. In N, I'll be storing the name of the student. In E, the number in English. In M, I'll be storing number in maths. In H, I'll be storing number in Hindi. And in S, I'll be storing number in science. And in G, I'll be storing number in GK. Then I have calculated the sum of the total numbers, and then I have calculated the percent. So for the percent I have used this formula. So I have assumed that the number is going to be out of 100. Okay, so the formula I have made, which is total into 100 by 500. Okay, then I have put in some conditions. So first condition is saying that if the percent is greater than 100, so we will print that something went wrong. Why? Because if the percent is greater than 100, then there would be something wrong, because percent cannot be 100. Then I have taken the second condition, which is saying the percent is greater than, if the percent is greater than 19, then we'll say the grade is A. If the percent is greater than 80, then we'll say the grade is B. If the percent is greater than 65, then we'll say the grade is C. If the percent is greater than or equal to 50, we'll say the grade is D. And if the percent is greater than or less than 50, then we'll say that sorry, you are fail in you are fail and your percent is this. And so when we'll run the program, so it will take your name as well, because I have given in statement I have given that congratulation, then comma, and in n I'll be storing the name of the student which the user will provide. So when we run the program, so it will also give you the name of the student, that congratulations Abhishek, you got A grade, or congratulations Abhishek or Nidhi, you got this grade. Okay, and at last I have taken some more conditions to check if he is fail or she is fail in any of the subject. So if he got less than 40 in any subject, so he'll be considered fail in that subject. Okay, so as in the example I have taken 8 in maths, so it was saying that you are fail in maths. Okay, so this was the program on grades. Let's check if I have some another program for you in conditional statement. So yes, I have. Okay, it is on some numbers. Again, let me run this program for you. So it is asking for the first number. Let the first number is 66. Then the second number is 90, and the third number is anything. So it is saying that this is the greatest number. So the program is just taking 3 numbers. You can give randomly any 3 numbers, and it will say which one is the greatest number. Okay, this was a simple program. I'm not explaining you. I think you should try this on your own. This is a homework for you from my side. If you want to try this program, check if you are able to make this program or not. And in next video, I'll be covering a more detailed video on for loops and while loops. Before that, practice on the conditional statement. And thank you so much and have a good day, guys.
पसंद आया लाइक करो, पसंद नहीं आया तो टेस्ट चेंज करो.